Hey everyone, it is Mona here, Craft Klatch. Today is Friday, so that means it's another Coaster Friday. Today we are doing a river table inspired coaster. That was suggested by Mitchell Schmartz, so I had to do a little research on that to find out what that was, and that's what we're making today. I have this unfinished square of wood from the craft store, and I want to cut it so we can create that look for the river running through it. So I'm just gonna kind of hand draw. I'm gonna take it out to the garage and I'm gonna cut it. Okay, I'm hoping to keep all my fingers. I have my Dremel tool and I want to rough some of this up just a little bit. If you have a wood burning tool, that would even possibly be even better. Because that would give you some dark spots. I have some cherry stain. I'm going to stain the wood. I'm going to take a little extra attention to go right on these edges first. I would like those to be a little bit darker. And this wood doesn't have a whole lot of interesting grain. So I want to just trying to create a little bit of interest, what would be like the banks of the river. Now I'm going to let this stuff on this rough edge soak in longer. The stain is dried. Now I need to be able to create that river going through it. And I'm taking just some packing tape. I'm going to lay it down. Okay, I'm going to add the one side. Then I'm going to add the other. I want it to look pretty even. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to rub this stuff down. So we know we got a nice seal up against the wood. And now I'm going to go across the other way just to ensure we don't get any unnecessary leakage. And then I'm going to break out the silly putty. We used this before if you remember. And I'm going to put this right along the edge up against the wood and press it down onto the tape. You want it nice and secure. You'll know pretty quick when you pour that resin if it worked. And the resin won't stick to the silly putty. I have about ½ an ounce of resin and I have this transparent color in blue. I want to make sure I get this well mixed. Now I'm going to just pour it into here. And it looks like I'm going to need a little bit more just to finish it off. But you want to be very careful when you're popping bubbles here because remember you have the wood. So you want to go quick. So I'm going to just top this off and then I will let it sit a minimum of 12 hours before we come back and kind of take everything apart. Alright, now we can take this apart. I'm going to pull off the silly putty, which again works like a charm. Pull off that tape. So here it is, and you can put a cup right on it. And you've got the two different surfaces. You can put like a shellac on here or something if you want to protect the wood even further if you don't think the stain is going to be enough. I think it looks pretty neat just as it is, but I'm thinking next time I would probably do a thin layer of maybe glitter on the bottom to give it a little bit of sparkle, and or I might use like some of the pigment powders. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and what would you add to it to kind of give it a little more sparkle or a little more interest and dimensions, or do you like it just the way it is? Okay everyone, it is time for the fishbowl, and if you want your idea added to the fishbowl, remember you need to add it to the most recent coaster video. Hannah BB Rapunzel. So that's what we're going to do next week. Thank you guys for being here every week and for watching and subscribing and sharing and commenting and liking. I appreciate it more than you know. Remember, life's too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. I'll definitely see you next time. In the meantime, stay safe.